Hello and welcome to PrimePRO video. Today we're going to be looking at the candidate login page, and I'm emulating an iPhone 12 Pro, and this is typically what the candidate would see when they view your login page. So it looks very much like an app. You can see at the top is your logo, so that would be the agency logo here, showing your branding obviously to the candidate. And because the candidate's already got a login, they simply type in their username and password and click login. If they hadn't logged in before, they would simply click register, which will then email them a link. When the candidate's logged in, you'll see that the primary details tab here is the first page they see. Now, because the candidate is already registered, their name, certain elements cannot be changed unless they contact the agency and speak to a recruitment consultant. What you'll also notice is the fact that the information down here is specific to the fact that I've added upload photo and upload CV as options in the settings within PrimePRO. So what this requires the candidate to do is obviously upload these particular items. And obviously the candidate photo in particular is relevant to those that are utilizing the candidate profile, whereupon this image would then appear within the profile to be sent to clients, maybe a client booking confirmation. The candidate can navigate through any of these options as described in this list here. So they could look at outstanding qualifications and obviously deal with any DBS information in this case and update the information here, the expiry date, and add the document. Of course, if they're using a mobile, this will then trigger the camera and gallery or files where they can obviously choose if they've already saved the file on their phone. The right to work elements are also displayed here, where these can also be updated by the candidate. There are application form questions that are created by the agency, so you can add your own particular onboarding questions for the candidate to fill in. Questions can be various different control options such as pick lists, drop-down lists, multiple choice, date fields, etc. So the primary questions are what the candidates would fill in despite whatever category they've applied under or sector. Then, because they're sector specific questions, so if they applied as a teacher or something related to education, then of course there will be steered down specific questions relating to that. And of course you can have different sort of category questions according to what they apply as. The candidate can also access their legal notices, which enables them to view information about what they accepted, such as your GDPR terms, and of course any key information document. Work history are obviously previous workings that the candidate can add, and that allows you to then submit references from the system from their work history. Down at the bottom you will see some icons that will appear on their mobile device, such as availability calendar, where the candidate can update their availability direct from here. You can see that this particular candidate, Cami, is already booked in work as a teaching assistant, shown in the green bar here for 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this particular week. If they wish to add an availability or availability, they can click the button, choose the reason. Now these reasons are obviously definable by you, the agency. So whatever you've set up here is what they would be able to choose. So if they're available and they want to be marked as such for maybe Friday, then that allows them to simply add those here and click save. And then as you can see here, the blue bar indicating the color for available confirmed. If they wish to add unavailability for maybe the Thursday, because they can't work that day for whatever reason, then they can do that too. So maybe they're just working elsewhere perhaps. And you can see the red bar indicating the fact that they're actually unavailable. And this automatically tracks back to PrimePRO, which we'll look at in a minute in PrimePRO. The candidate can also press and hold and then drag across a range of days like this, and maybe they're on holiday that week, and simply toggle it like that. The candidate can also add periods of availability in this manner, where from, say, the beginning of August, Monday the 1st, they are only available Monday, Wednesday and Friday for the next 10 occurrences. And as you can see in their calendar, this is marked like this. Now we're back in PrimePRO, we're going to take a look at Cammie's record. So in Cammie's record under Preferences, Availability Calendar, you can see what she's updated in terms of her unavailability that she's marked, as well as availability. We can also see here, as she can, a view of obviously any bookings that we placed on. And so the colours are consistent in terms of green is obviously booked, red is unavailable, and blue is marked as available. We can also see when we do an availability search based on obviously candidates that are under a particular category, primary education, and between the dates of the 18th to the 24th, you'll notice that on the availability column, the percentage is less than 100 between those dates, showing as 43% for Cammie. Again, when we click that, that takes us straight to the candidate's calendar, and we can see what's going on for that week, and the reason why she's less than 100% available. The same is true when we're on a booking and we're looking at recommended candidates. You'll also notice that whilst we've got 3 matching candidates here, as we scroll down, Cammie's availability is showing 0% and she's at the bottom of the list. Again, if we click the percentage there to see what's going on, we can see the reason why she's marked as unavailable. Because indeed on Thursday the 21st, which is when the booking is for, she's working elsewhere. And as you can see, the booking is for Thursday the 21st. So this now concludes how obviously the candidate's impact of them driving their availability logging via their phone perhaps means that obviously you can in real time access their availability calendar and update it directly into the system. So that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. And if you have any questions, by all means email support@primepro.net.